expert. I'm a fan of most of these people here, and it's really an honor. So I'll start off by telling you guys that I have a 13-year-old love affair with Columbia University. I applied for an MBA here exactly 13 years ago when I was 23. I was discussing this with some of the young organizers, my friends, and I was telling them that I tried when I was 23. I had no work experience. The average age at that time was, I think, 30 or something. And I had no chance in it, but I applied. And I was refused. But I'm here back. So I managed to sneak in somehow. This is not a bad place to be, actually. Now, I'm going to start off by talking about Indian food because it's something that's extremely close to my heart and to that of my family. My dad's been, Restaurants Kalra, has been in the business for about 30 years. He's a colleague of Mr. Zorawar Kalra, and we know each other well. And over those 30 years, he's tried to do one or two things for Indian cuisine. He's trying to, first and foremost, try and document it. What's happened with Indian cuisine is that, firstly, it's a very sophisticated cuisine. It's got unbelievable culinary philosophy. It's scientific. It uses Ayurvedic principles to define what you should eat during what season. It's extremely complex. Some of the dishes take 24 hours to make. Imagine working for 24 hours on your homework or working for 15 minutes. I think the results of something that you spend 24 hours on is going to be exemplary. So the cuisine is extremely diverse, it's extremely sophisticated, but it lacks a few things that are needed to put it on the global stage. The primary thing, I think, is the perception. We have a perception issue. Restaurants like Cuisine, which are fabulous examples of putting Indian food on the global palate, are changing that perception. But overall, if you look at LBUI, which is the think tank, it's called think tank now, it's the ultimate molecular restaurant. And during the 29 course or 26 course meal that we had over there, I realized that one of the coolest things we can do to is their yellow fingernails, very proudly, saying that, oh, we did curry last night. Why was yellow? There was so much healthy in every dish. And they were using their hands to eat the food, and they had yellow hands. And I realized that, wait a minute, we barely use that in 10% of our dishes. Nowhere near this amount that should color your tongue or your fingernails. So it kind of got me thinking that the way to take Indian food forward is presented in a more modern, contemporary way, something that people can understand. Take it away from the 1980s, the way it's been in the mahalls and the palaces and the ways of the restaurants, where Americans are cooking them on a daily basis. I know it's happening to some extent in the UK, perhaps not as extensively as we'd like. But if it were to permeate into the home, where instead of cooking pasta with butter sauce, they're making a chicken tikka masala or a butter chicken with rice, I think that's where we hit the mark. And that's still some time away. But I think the power of the cuisine, the sheer complexity, the sheer depth of flavor, the diversity alone is going to let us cross that hurdle, and it's going to become a very mainstream cuisine very, very soon.